Hi guys, another shisha review here, and today we'll be reviewing, I don't know if you can see that, fumari prickly pear. Right, let's go into it. Give you a little smell taste here. So right, what I'm getting is a sweet kind of, it's like a pearish smell, but like a what do I say, like a sweet pear. When I say sweet pear, I mean like a candy sweet pear, not a natural sweet pear smell. It's very chemically sweet smell, not natural. But it does smell nice, don't get me wrong. Not fresh, just like I said, a bit chemically, but nice, not overpowering. Yeah, that's the smell really.
Okay, so back on the Fumari brand again.
Yep, we love the fumari.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't taste like a natural. It doesn't smell like a natural pear.
Yep.
It's a very synthetic. What you imagine a sweetie that has a pear taste
Like
should be like
candy.
Yeah. Like some kind of sweet that is supposed to be pear flavored, but it's not a natural pear by any means. But it is quite a strong smell, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for what it is, yes. It's not overpowering.
I can't say, to be honest, I can't say that by smelling it it's particularly pleasant. It's not like, oh wow, I'm really looking forward to smoking that. It doesn't fill me with high expectations of what the flavour is going to be like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't. It's not one of those ones. No, it's not bad smell. It does seem interesting.
It's not bad. I'm not saying it's like, oh god, that's terrible, but it's not particularly like fantastic either. Okay, so what about when you smoke it? How does it taste when you smoke it? The clouds are pretty good. You can see that the clouds are coming out pretty good. Fumari does always provide good cloud, but that's probably because of the amount of juice, the glycerin that is packed in Fumari.
Right. Taste is quite similar to the smell. Not very strong, but it's there. It's not great. I mean, you do get the little the sweety pear taste, but it's not very strong. It's just hindering there at the background on the exhale. I know I don't seem like I'm jumping for joy for it. It's just you know, when I saw that they had a flavour called prickly pear, I was hoping for something more, you know, pear flavoured, quite maybe citrusy, little bit, but it's just, it's very average. I mean, its taste is not very strong. It just, like I said, it just hovers there in the background. There's something else mixed into it as well. I can't. Maybe that's the chemical citrus. The chemical flavour, that's synthetic taste that it's giving off. Yeah, it's average, not that great, but it's okay. I mean, that's the best I can describe it, because it's very hard to describe this one, because it's not really a natural pear flavour. It's just very sweet.
Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, definitely it's not a natural fruit flavour. It's a synthetic candy pear flavour, and not a very. But unfortunately, Fumari does do this sometimes. They have great flavours, because it is a nice flavour. It has a very nice sweetness about it.
Yeah, it does.
Unfortunately, for me personally, once again, what Fumari has done here is it comes up a little short on the strength of the flavour. For me, if it was a bit more potent in the strength of its flavour, it would be a lot nicer. Like what you're saying, it's there, but it's in the background.
Yeah, so
it should have been more to the front,
yeah.
And then I think it would have been a much I think then I could have given it a higher rating. As it is, as I'm smoking it, I'm getting a nice sweet flavour in the background, in my mouth. It's giving me a nice sweet flavour, but I can't particularly say, oh, it's definitely pear. It stands out as being a pear flavour.
Yeah, you have other flavours that they've produced that are fruit flavours, Tangelo, limoncello, that follow through in all factors, isn't it? Whether it be like, it doesn't, those flavours, they don't haunt in the background. This does. It doesn't give off that
much more to the forefront.
Yeah, like that's what you want. This is just, yeah, you're inhaling and you're tasting that. You're tasting a little bit of pear, and then when you exhale, it's just like another little bit of chemically sweetness. Yeah, and it doesn't follow through to the 100% that I think it should have. But yeah, I mean, I think very average flavour. Not to the other fruit flavours that they've made. This is very below the bar for me.
It's difficult. I can't compare it to anything else because this is the first pear flavoured shisha that I've actually tried. And
I'm going on the basis of the fruit flavours that they've made.
The other fumari flavours.
So I'm just saying, because I'm putting it in the category of fruit flavours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they do good flavours. Unfortunately, sometimes they just, I don't know.
They should have called it not pear. They should have given it another, maybe something like, I don't know, just as another sweet name. They should have just given it. I mean, because they've called it pear. I don't know what prickly is, to be honest. I don't know. Is that pear?
It's a type. It's a type of pear. It's not a pear that I buy from the supermarket. So I don't know what it, Maybe it is authentic to a prickly pear, whatever that is. But I
doubt that. It's very chemically sweet. But yeah, it's very average. I could give you a rating. I'd probably go 6.5.
Yeah, I think about 6.5 would be about right, because it's not bad, it's decent, but it's not great. It doesn't hold true to the expectation of when you purchase it. You see it on the menu there, oh, prickly pear. You're expecting a pear flavour. It's not that, but it's not bad in that it's like terrible, but it's just not as strong as I would have wished it to have been. I think if they increased the strength of the pear in it, it would have been a lot better, I think.
It's not something that I would reorder. I mean, I think we'll just smoke this out and that'd be the end of that.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, if it's something that you want to try, go ahead. I wouldn't recommend it if you're looking for something that's natural in pear. If you're a fan of sweet tastes, go for it. But I wouldn't recommend it.
It's a nice summer flavour. It's nice and sweet. It's got a bit of fruit in the background, but it's... Look, I've tasted a lot worse things than this.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
A lot worse things.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean...
I just think that it's a little disappointing that the strength of the actual pear wasn't more potent. That's my opinion.
I'm glad that we got 100 grams and nothing bigger. I mean, like I said, it's not something that I would go and reorder. I'll just enjoy it while I have whatever's left, and that'd be that.
Okay, so what are you saying? 6.5?
6.5 on this one, guys.
I would say about 6. Yeah, I would say about 6.5 as well. So, anything further to add? No. All right. So that's our opinions and our thoughts on prickly pear. Again, if you like what you see here and you want to see some more, please click the like button. It gives me encouragement to put out more of these types of videos. Subscribe, that's always good. And leave any comments or opinions. We can interact on the comments below. And enjoy, and see you again next time. Happy smoking. Bye bye for now.